What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today we're just going to go through kind of like a medley of differentiation, some basic ones, no rules really, but just learning to convert between indices and that. So let's get started. All right, so here's the first one. Y is equal to minus 6x to the power of minus 4. So bring the power down. Minus 6 times minus 4 is 24. X, power minus 1. So minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5. Okay? Or you could write it as 24 over x to the 5. Okay, so in this scenario, y is equal to 10 over x squared. You need to bring the denominator up, okay? Just makes life much easier. So that is the equivalent to 10 times x to the power of negative 2. So differentiating that, power down, 10 times negative 2 is minus 20. X minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Done. All right, let's do this example. Y is equal to 3 over 17x to the power of minus 6. So personally, I just like to imagine this bit here. That's just a constant, okay? It's just a number. So you can kind of just, not ignore, but just, you don't need to do anything with it necessarily for now. All we really care about is moving this x to the 6 up to the numerator. So rewriting that will be 3 over 17x to the power of minus 6. Okay, so when we differentiate, once again, this is just a constant, that bit, 3 over 17. So we bring the minus 6 down. Minus 6 goes in the numerator, right? So minus 6 times 3 is minus 18x, power minus 1, which is minus 7, and then the denominator stays the same. Okay, now you always bring this x to the minus 7 to the denominator if you want, and that would be written as minus 18 over 17x to the 7. All right, next example. Y is equal to 1 over 5 minus x squared. So similar to the other example before, you want to bring this whole thing to the numerator. So y is equal to 5 minus x squared to the power of negative 1. Okay, because there's a 1 here. Differentiate. So this is kind of going to be the chain rule. So bring power down. This stays the same here. If you haven't watched the chain rule video, make sure you do that maybe now. So power down, leave the inside, and then outside of power minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 is minus 2. And now you want to multiply by the derivative of the inside, which will be minus 2x. Okay, because 5 turns to nothing, and then minus x squared turns to 2x. Simplify that, you got minus 1 here and minus 2x there, so that will be 2x outside of 5 minus x squared to the power of minus 2. All right, next example here, you've got 5 minus x squared plus 5x to the 4 in the numerator divided by x squared. So in general, if you can split the fraction, okay, if you can split the fraction, try to do that as a first attempt. So what I mean by that is instead of having, one fraction here, I can split this up into 3. So I'll have x to the 4, x squared here, x squared. You'll have 5 minus x squared on x squared plus 5 to the x 4. Okay, so try and do that. Now you can simplify it where you can. So this will stay the same. As you can see, that's going to be 1, so minus 1. Here the x squared cancels there, so you're left with 5x2. Okay, so almost ready to differentiate, but I'm just going to move this 2 to the numerator. So 5x to the 2, negative 2, minus 1 plus 5x squared is y. Differentiating that, so minus 2 times 5 is minus 10x, minus 2 minus 1, so power down, power minus 1. 1 turns to 0, and then this bit here, bring the 2 down, 5 times 2 is 10, plus 10x, and then 2 minus 1 is just 1. So that is your answer. All right, last one for today. So similar process. We've got a few thirds, but if you can, split the fraction to see if you can simplify anything. So root x squared plus 6x root x over root x plus x over root x. Okay, so you might look at that and you go, oh, it doesn't look too much simplified. true, but let's change. Well, first thing, you can cross this out, right? Let's just start here. I can see there's a root x there. That goes. But these ones here are a bit annoying. So I'm going to change those so they have index powers. So that'll be x to the power of a half plus, so the root x's cancel out, you're left with 6x plus x over x to the power of a half. Now my index laws tell me when I divide, I subtract the indices. So this will be 2 minus a half is 1.5. So that's 3 over 2 plus 6x plus x to the power of 1 divided by x to the power of a half. So you subtract the indices. 1 minus a half is a half. And then there you have it. So that is just the rewritten form of our original equation. Now we can differentiate it. So x to the 3 on 2, power down, power minus 1. So 3 on 2, which is 1.5 we said, minus 1 should be a half, plus 6, the x turns into 1, and then plus 1/2 x, so power down, power minus 1, so half minus 1 is minus a half, and you are finished. So you could also write this once again as a surd, so 3 over 2 root x plus 6 plus a half root x, because the half makes the x go to the bottom. The negative makes the x on the bottom, and then the half turns it into a root. All right, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by liking this video. But otherwise, if you want to see any other videos on any other topics, let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.